So I wanted to do a quick update for you as to why on earth did I use the heated sneaks bot to grab 4 pairs of Aniki runners. Well, the reason being for that is the Anikis were not meant to be like a complete sellout. The grey colourway just so happened to be the one that was sort of the most popular one, which is this one. Now, I really like that shoe, so I thought, great, I'll pick some up. Well, I picked one up. Now, this is what happened. So I wanted to test my proxies. So this was before the any I'd tested them out properly really. So what happened was I decided to buy a cart from Yeezy Mafia. Now, if you haven't ever used Yeezy Mafia's carting system before, essentially what it is it allows you to buy a cart from these guys. You sign in, you sign up for an account, and you buy tokens. Down in the corner you can see I've got about 20 tokens left. You buy the tokens, and what it will allow you to do on a launch day is the page will look something like this. Now, you'll have the products over on the left hand side with the different shoe sizes, the price of how much the tokens are going to be, and if you want the cart, you click on login, you type in your details, and then essentially what it does is take you straight through to adidas.com in order to buy the shoes. So it would take you through, you'd go through the whole Adidas system, and then you'd check out. Now, what happened was I clicked on a cart for one of them for a size 8, which was my shoe size. That then took me through to adidas.co.uk. I was able to then sign in and grab the shoe straight away with no issues whatsoever. Let's just see if I can get it up on here. I grabbed the shoe straight into cart. They're all sold out, as you can see. So it took me through to here. I was able to go straight in, check out, grab the pair. Awesome. I was like, sweet, that was really easy. So seeing as these are selling out pretty quick, why don't I go back and get another pair? So I went back onto the Yeezy Mafia page and paid for another token. So I bought another 15 tokens, clicked login. Same situation, straight across, straight into the cart, checkout, done. Everything was fine. Adidas sent me a confirmation and it was good. 2 minutes later after that, I had an email from Adidas that said that my order had been cancelled. Now, why did that happen? Well, here's why it happened. The reason why it happened was because I ordered 2 of the same shoe on the same IP address, like within the space of 5 minutes, and it cancelled. So I thought, okay, great. Well, what I'll do now is I will test out my proxies. So I had my dedicated sneaker proxies from Europe, Adidas.com, with my private proxy turned on and enabled in multiple windows with the bot window running, and I was able to grab another 3 pairs of these with no cancellations whatsoever. Now, I got a lot of shit from people saying to me, why did you bother this dick? Look, he's going using a bot to copy Nikes. They're a general release, blah, blah, blah. Yes, they are a general release. Well done, douchebag. They are a general release. That's not why I did it. I wish people would stop being judgmental about it and actually bother to ask me why I was doing it. The reason why is because I was testing out these proxies to see if they were actually any good. I'm paying good money for this. I'm paying $65 a month. I wanted to test the proxies and see whether or not they would actually be, any use on Adidas.com. And sure enough, they were. The Yeezy Mafia carting system was great for 1 pair. It got me shit out of luck for the other 2. So if you're wanting to go for multiple pairs, it's not going to work for you. Adidas know these guys are getting so, they're getting wise to this. They know that people are doing it. The only way, guys, I can tell you this now, the only way to cop multiple pairs now is by running proxies. You are going to be absolutely out of luck soon if you don't start investing in stuff like this. It doesn't have to be from the MPP group. You can do whatever you like. Just find dedicated sneaker proxies, because soon enough you're not going to be able to do it. There's loads of them on here. You can see I personally have only tested out dedicated proxies from my private proxy. I know the Storm proxies are also very good, etc, etc. It's worth looking at, and it's worth taking some time out just to see whether or not it's going to work for you, because if you are wanting to grab multiple pairs, the only way to do it is by running servers and the proxies. So that's why I ran for the Anikis using the heated sneaks bot. So for all of those of you that got really shirty with me and just being complete dicks, which most of you are blocked because there's no point in having you if you're going to be like that, That's the reason I was doing it. I wasn't doing this to sell and think, oh, I'm going to make loads of money. They're £90. I'm not going to make loads of money off a £90 shoe. Some sites they were still readily available, and that's not why I was doing it. I just so happened to have sold all those pairs because two of them were actually for my friends. One of them I kept, and then the other one is up for sale. So I've got one pair that's for sale, which I could quite easily send back to Adidas if I wanted to. But that's not the point. The point was just to test this whole system out and just see whether or not the proxies worked, which they did. So my advice to you guys is go and check out my previous video about proxies. Have a listen to what I talk about my private proxies, and just hit me up on Twitter and we can go through it. You can DM me and I'll talk you through the proxy setups, and maybe go through a little bit more about why it's important. Because if you are wanting to go for the Yeezy triple whites, then I'm pretty certain you're going to have a proxy setup. It's going to be really hard to go without them. Just because Adidas are knowing about these people. You see, like the people that get 30, 40 pairs, they're not just using one IP address and opening multiple windows. They're running something which has got a ton of proxies running, which is how they're managing to cop so many pairs of shoes. So, yeah, just wanted to take you through that really, just so it makes it a little bit clearer as to why I went for these shoes, not for resale, not for money. It was just to test out the proxy setup. So, thanks for being patient with me, guys. I know a lot of you have been messaging me and stuff. Some of you will know by now that I am actually changing careers right now, so it's quite difficult for me to do any videos right now. So I really appreciate your support and thanks for sticking with it. There will be much more coming up soon, I promise. Much more interesting with some more drops and cops. So yeah, I will see you soon and thank you for sticking with it. Message me on Twitter, it's kicks_mafia, mafia spelt with the number 4, and I will see you very soon. Peace out, guys.